the young and the restless, betrayal and confrontation. In the tangled web of relationships and emotions in Genoa City, tensions are reaching a breaking point. Summer, Kyle, Claire, and young Harrison find themselves at the heart of a drama that could have lasting repercussions. The incident. It all started with a minor accident. Harrison, the young son of Kyle Abbott, had a small mishap that resulted in a scraped knee and a bit of blood. While it was nothing serious, the incident set off a chain of events that would escalate into a full-blown conflict. Claire, a close confidant of Kyle, took it upon herself to inform him immediately about the accident. She believed that Kyle needed to know everything about his son's well-being, even if it meant causing some friction. Kyle, who was away on a business trip, rushed back to Genoa City, driven by a mix of concern and anger. Kyle's return. When Kyle arrived, his mind was filled with worry and frustration. He felt blindsided by the news and was quick to blame Summer for not handling the situation better. He confronted her, questioning her judgment and parenting skills. Summer, already feeling guilty and stressed, found herself on the defensive, struggling to explain that Harrison was perfectly fine. Claire's ultimatum. In the midst of this turmoil, Claire decided it was time to take a stand. She was tired of the ongoing tension and wanted clear boundaries. She confronted Kyle with a stern ultimatum: they needed to clearly define custody and parenting responsibilities for Harrison. She demanded that Kyle commit to a drama-free life, insisting that only then would she consider staying by his side. Claire's demands added fuel to the fire, further straining the already fragile relationship between Summer and Kyle. Summer saw Claire's intervention as a betrayal, believing it was Claire who had stirred up unnecessary trouble by informing Kyle about the accident. The confrontation. The confrontation between Summer and Claire was inevitable. In a heated exchange, Summer accused Claire of being a meddling snitch, blaming her for the friction in her relationship with Kyle. Claire, unyielding, defended her actions, asserting that Kyle had a right to know about Harrison's well-being. The argument escalated quickly. Harsh words were exchanged, and emotions ran high. Claire's insistence that she was acting in Harrison's best interest only infuriated Summer more. Unable to contain her anger, Summer slapped Claire across the face, a stinging rebuke that left everyone stunned. Kyle's dilemma. Kyle was caught in the middle of this explosive situation. He was torn between the two women in his life: Summer, the mother of his child and his partner, and Claire, whose support and friendship had been invaluable. The slap forced Kyle to make a difficult choice. He couldn't condone violence, but he also understood the frustration and fear that had driven Summer to act out. Kyle stepped between the two women, his heart heavy with the weight of his decisions. He couldn't retaliate against Summer, striking her back was out of the question. But he also couldn't let Claire face this attack without standing up for her. He turned to Summer, his voice calm but firm. "Summer, what you did was out of line. We need to talk about this, but violence isn't the answer." Claire's reaction. Claire, though shocked by the slap, was not one to back down easily. She looked at Summer with a mixture of hurt and defiance. The slap had left a mark, both physically and emotionally, but Claire wasn't about to let it slide without a response. "Is this how you handle problems, Summer? By lashing out? This isn't about me or you. It's about Harrison and what's best for him. A path forward." The aftermath of the slap left a tense silence hanging in the air. The three of them stood there, each grappling with their emotions and the implications of what had just happened. Kyle knew that reconciliation wouldn't be easy, but for Harrison's sake, they needed to find a way forward. Kyle took a deep breath and addressed both women. "We need to sort this out, not just for ourselves, but for Harrison. Summer, Claire is right about one thing: we need to establish clear guidelines and boundaries. But Claire, this family is complicated, and we need to work through these issues together, not by making demands and ultimatums." Summer, her anger subsiding, nodded reluctantly. "I know. I felt cornered. We need to find a way to work together." Claire, still holding her ground, softened slightly. "I want what's best for Harrison too. We all do. But we need to trust each other and communicate better. Moving forward." The path to resolution was clear but fraught with challenges. Kyle, Summer, and Claire would need to navigate their differences and find a way to co-parent Harrison effectively. The slap was a turning point, a wake-up call that underscored the need for better communication and understanding.